Here's the guy the Democrats think can... Here's your alternative. You ready? Here's Joe Biden.
Oh, God.
Here's Joe Biden in a church talking about how we could calm things down and how we need the police going forward. Ready?
And the idea that instead of standing there and teaching a cop who's an unarmed person to coming at him with a knife or something, shoot him in the leg instead of in the heart, is a very different thing. There's a lot of different things that can change.
A lot of things that can change.
So his big idea is that instead of the cops shooting you in the chest, they should shoot you in the leg if you come at them unarmed. He just said that. What? That's real.
And talking to an awful lot of police, the former police commissioner Ramsey, who you know, we had, there's a lot that can be done. A lot that can be done. And I don't think we should underestimate or overestimate.
A lot to be done. Shooting people in the legs. That's my suggestion. The guy's demented. He doesn't even know what he's saying. A lot to be done. Like what? Shoot him in the leg? What?
Impact of the culture.
No, lot to be done. I don't have any ideas. I can just say that there's a lot to be done. Can you name one thing? Shoot him in the leg. I mean, besides shooting them, do you have another thing that you could do besides shooting them? Nope, can't think of it.
What a joke. What a disaster.
It's you know what? I mean, Jesus Christ. And Trump is so bad. He's really trying to turn never Biden voters into Biden voters. And he is. He's turning a lot of never Biden voters into Biden voters. Here's this is the pathetic Democratic response. That's it. You want to see another pathetic Democratic response? Here's Pete Buttigieg. Here's what he says. Black lives depend on whether America can be what we want to believe it is. What the fuck are you saying? Black lives depend on whether America can be what we want to believe it is. Okay. What are you saying? What we need it to be. What it could be. What it should be. What it was once be. What are you fucking...
He's so eloquent.
Systemic racism is so woven into the fabric of this country. Facing it will take action, honesty, listening, and deep, deep change. And for many of us, humility. How about platitudes? How about some honest platitudes? Courageous platitudes. Listening platitudes. Deep, deep change platitudes. And how about some humility platitudes? I'm a little short on humility platitudes. Here's Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, they released a joint thing. At this challenging time, our nation needs real leadership, Jimmy. Don't resist the resistance. President Trump's continued fanning of the flames of discord, bigotry, and violence is cowardly, weak, and dangerous. Here's my statement with Nancy Pelosi. Would you like to read some of the statement? Yeah, I'll read some of it for you, huh? Across our country, Americans are protesting for an end to the pattern of racial injustice and brutality we saw most recently in the murder of George Floyd. Yet at a time when our country cries out for unification, this president is ripping it apart, tear-gassing peaceful protesters without provocation just so the president can pose for a photo. We call upon the president, law enforcement, and all entrusted with responsibility to respect the dignity. So this is a big ask? You're asking people to do something? You're the two most powerful people in the world, and you're asking these maniacs to do something nice? This is their big play. Well, Jimmy, what are they supposed to do? I'll tell you what they're fucking supposed to do. Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer are supposed to draft legislation, and she's supposed to pass it in the House that demilitarizes the police, gets rid of qualified immunity, How about that's for a first step? Then gives everybody $2,000 a month until this pandemic's over and expands Medicare to cover everybody without insurance. They could be crafting that registration and drafting it right now and passing it in the House. And then shaming the Republicans and Trump, and that's how you win an election. But they don't care about winning the election because they don't want to do what it takes to win, which is actually serve you. That's why they have no plan. They're supposed to be legislating. They have real power. They're two of the most powerful people in the entire world. And this is it. They just beg. Together we must insist on the truth. So we call upon and we insist. And at this challenging time, our nation needs the president, nothing, not one single thing they're going to do. Nothing.
Jimmy, in the third paragraph, it says, together we must insist on the truth that America must do much more to live up to its promises, the promise of liberty and justice for all, which we've all so sacrificed for. Okay, so they suck.
They suck. They have absolutely no plans to do anything. Here's what we're going to do. Nothing.
We didn't bail you out, America.
You know, I bet you what they will do is they'll probably use this time to expand Trump's spying powers. Maybe they'll give him more money for the military. So after Trump held up that Bible, what Nancy Pelosi thought it would be, instead of actually doing something, she did this. You clown. Fucking clown. That's all she knows how to do is photo ops, just like Trump. That's all they're doing. Platitudes and photo ops. It says Pelosi asked about Trump's Bible photo op last night. She goes and grabs her own Bible and is now reading from it.
Wouldn't it be funny if she ripped it up like she did his speech?
Such a child. Such a corrupt 100 millionaire. That's what 100 millionaires' answer to this problem is, to go read from the Bible to try to embarrass Donald Trump.
What was that supposed to do for the people?
Nothing. It does nothing for anyone.
This is all theater, everybody.
Nancy Pelosi is not doing anything for you.
And this is
nothing.
Theater.
Chuck Schumer is doing nothing for you. Nothing.
That's not resistance,
Joe
Nancy.
Biden is doing nothing. He has no plans. Hey, this is the part where I tell you where our live shows are, but there aren't any. And then I would tell you to go join our premium, but nobody has a fucking job. So why don't you just enjoy the video?